let's work together on this. I run Rally, channeling Martic Liberation, him emphatic and the emphatic generation scholar. I'm the Bamba artistic. Check it. The wretched thresh and bleed and rich teeth gnash and feed bloated, hot air-headed balloon floated, they candy coated how the Mendy drowned in the witch's brew. Nothing new, Shaga, 4-toed spear, portentous, the cold murderers, randy affluence, obscene grab and run syndrome says to each a kingdom in their own back garden.
It is of course a great pleasure to welcome lesego rampolokeng to the South African Embassy here tonight.
I think it's about time the embassy in Germany started talking to its people down south to give me a poetry pension.
I also want to thank especially Africa Avenir, to Judith Strong and her group, the Humboldt University, especially the African Studies Institute, and Professor Veit Wild, who will also be our moderator tonight.
No glue can stick it back to black. Mental reflex, I reflect and I reflex mental on Fanon, not doctrine or gospel or golden voice and all, but start sound, black sounds, Bigo echoes, Panther, dread, vision, liberation, mission states and station, free thought, transmits, revolutions, dictates, I hate and run with it. Let none beat me down once, but 10 times I make them bounce. Unchristian action, ill health intention, all pain, I drain the lymphatic for gain of the lymphatic generation.
There's not much that I can add to what you know about rampolokeng already. When we first met in the early 90s, he had this first book out, Horns for Hondo, which he nicely dedicated to me.
So I write for any mind that's functional. Any mind, not necessarily with the view of getting it to lick me, but if it kicks me with some sense behind the boot, I'm happy. Does that make sense?
No, I mean, he autographed it. Sorry. He couldn't have. Well, by today, he has published 7 collections of poetry, 2 of them with German translation, 3 albums, 2 prose works, a play, and maybe this is new for you, a documentary film called Song for Sharpeville. So, who then is lesego rampolokeng?
The cry of disillusion. Boiled fortresses burst. Wall-to-wall notions crumble. A miscarriage where lava flow of possibility degenerates into dead-end putrescence. Shot of crack to the brain or crack shot to the brain. Either way it spills into the drain. The stomach heave upward movement in vomit is progressive. If down in shit, it's reactionary. Either way, it's motion away from complacency.